Just want to say happy second birthday to Projection. It's absolutely amazing how far everything has come here. Kind of reflecting back on my time at Projection, I just want to thank you and the rest of the Projection team for all the opportunities you've given me, like all the skills that I learned as the marketing program lead, transitioning out of the active duty side and kind of taking those leadership skills and putting it into the unique environment we have within the startup and remote environment at Projection. It's been a wild ride, but I learned so much along the way, and I've been carrying that forward into my daily life and studies at Emory, as well as taking all those skills that we learned from the professional development and using that kind of build my recruiting path and being able to interview really effectively here. So yeah, I just want to say, thank you so much. It's amazing to see where Projection has gone.
I remember meeting you at the HR event. Fast forward, going to Momentum Office Party, fast forward, all the things. So really proud of what you've done, your resilience, your ingenuity, your resourcefulness, and your passion for what you do. You're changing the lives of so many people through Projection, through Momentum Office Party, and certainly here in Vegas. So cheering you on. Here's to another 2 years and beyond.
The second I saw you up on stage at that AI pitch competition in Las Vegas, you got up there, you started talking, you were very articulate, you were good on your feet, you were able to handle responses very well. There was something about your vibe and something about your energy and the way you handled yourself that was just very authentic. And I'm all about authenticity. I love authentic people.
I met Mark at an AI pitch competition, and look, there was a lot of energy in the room that night. A lot of people trying to be the loudest thing in the space, but I noticed Mark was the opposite. He was calm, he was confident, he had this kind of presence that didn't need to announce itself. It was just landing. And I was drawn to that immediately, and quite frankly, I still am. Now, what keeps me connected to him is that we care about the same things, team culture, community, innovation, building something in Las Vegas that actually means something beyond the deal. Mark just doesn't talk about this, he actually proves it. With every room he creates, it's evidence of it.
This is one of the most rewarding experiences that I've ever had. These last 3 weeks, it has been fast-paced and around-the-clock intense hustle. It hasn't been easy, but it's also been one of the most rewarding things ever. I mean, in 3 weeks, I've gotten more valuable experience than I've ever had working an ear behind a cash register and behind an espresso machine. And Phelan has been one of the most passionate and intense people that I've ever been around, but in a good way, in a very good way. He doesn't just care about us. He's proud of us. He's proud to say that he worked with us. He's proud to say that he's coached us. And he's really here to just help us build a career. He's not here to just give us a job.
Once you're new to a company, you wanna feel like you belong there and that you actually have something to bring to the table. And so far, that's what he's done. He compliments me. He critiques on what I can get better on, and he's actually real with me. And that's what I like about someone like him. And Projection in general, that's literally what I've been getting for the past couple months I've been here. Everyone's very welcoming. They want me to get better.
I have been with Projection for about 3 weeks, and I can tell you it is nothing shy of amazing. Just getting to know my team, all the other teams that we're supporting as recruiters, getting to speak with Phelan. Phelan is the most energetic person you'll ever meet in your life. Listening to him and understanding his passion and ambition, it energizes me and it energizes everyone he talks to make sure that we are the best that we can be. So I'm really excited to be a part of Projection, and I'm excited to see what our recruiters can do to help build out this organization.
Since I started my internship, I was amazed by the culture because it's a remote working culture and it doesn't feel like it's remote because of the people, the way they work, the way they put in the energy into the meetings, the collaboration. It's amazing. Also, talking about my professional growth, I have seen a lot of changes in myself so far. The way I run the meetings now, the way I handle things, the way I handle clients, the way I handle projects, it's completely changed. I think credit goes to Projection and Phelan. If I talk about Phelan, he is an amazing person and a great mentor to me.
Before I joined Projection, I was an extrovert who hated networking. I wanted to achieve so much, but it always felt like I just wasn't prepared enough. I'm happy to say that person does not exist anymore. I came into Projection not knowing exactly what I was walking into, but I knew I needed to be around people who were actually building something. And that was enough for me. What I didn't expect though is how much this place would change me. The confidence, the clarity, even just the way I show up now versus 6 months ago, they're two completely different people. And trust me, I don't say that lightly. There was a moment where I truly understood what it means to say, I will do whatever it takes for the people around me to succeed. I'd heard that before, but I never actually felt it. Phelan, you have never once made me feel like you were above me. What you've built today is a huge testament to the leader that you are, the coach that you are. You are the one person that I could always walk up to with the wildest idea, and somehow you'd always just get it. You've built something here where all of this craziness is the point. Where else can you bring your million ideas without ever feeling like you're too much? You took a leap of faith in me when I needed it the most, and that's not something you forget. That kind of environment changes how you move, how you think, how you just show up every single day.
One line that stuck with me is projection is built for people like me who have experience in their careers but are looking to really scale their careers. And that just gave me the get go that, okay, I want to be in this place. Eventually, when I started to attend meetings, when I joined Projection, what really blew my mind is the culture as to how people are so dedicated, so invested into each other's growth. It was something like that I had never experienced before. For me, the turning point was when Phelan brought me into one of the client meetings. He didn't have to do that, but he felt confident enough that I could be a part of those meetings, assist him in those meetings, and he trusted me with my opinions that I could share in those meetings. That meant everything to me. What I love the most about Phelan is how he approaches complex situations. He does not shy away from hard problems. He leans into them, and watching that up close has changed the way I think. 7 months ago, I joined as a business development representative, and today I am a member of the GAP team lead. This transformation, I don't take it lightly. This is just not personal growth. That's what projection has done for people like me. So, Phelan, thank you for building something that just does not give people opportunities, but genuinely changes their lives. You changed mine. Thank you.
When a recruiter used to ask me before what are my top 3 skills, I didn't have a whole list of skills with me. I used to think about it a lot. I tried to dive into my resume to see what are the skills that I can pick out on. But after being part of this program, I have a whole list of skills with me that I can talk about. Starting with ownership. I don't think I have ever built a single thing before this internship. And now I'm getting an opportunity to build things from the ground up, which is super awesome. Second is like leadership. I never was a leader before, but now being a part of this leadership community, I'm learning how to be a leader. I have learned from all of these team members. I have learned from all these hardworking members that I see, including Phelan. And I get to learn a lot from Phelan. Those one-on-one check-in sessions as well. I get to learn about his day, how he works, but alongside, I'll get to learn about this program and where it is heading.
Something that really stood out to me about Phelan while working closely with him during the leadership meetings and during our one-on-ones and two-on-ones is that he is such a huge hard worker. I mean, the amount of passion he puts in for projection is really inspiring, and it gives me so much encouragement to be just the same or even better.
I was excited. I wanted to join. I applied, got a email from Phelan, set up a date. He called me, and just out of his huge motivation that he had for his company made me motivated. I wanted to join. I wanted to join right away. It was a Friday that he called me. We did the interview. Monday, I was already working. Thank you, Phelan, for the opportunity. It's been a journey, and I loved every minute of it. I believe in your company, and I think you're going to take us into the future. Everything you do in this company is the greatest thing in the world, especially for veterans like myself transitioning from the military into the civilian world. It gives us the chance to get a taste of what it's going to be working in the civilian world.
So when I joined PROJXON, I was not sure I was good enough to be there. It was early on, everything was moving so fast. I joined this team with highly skilled people while I just made a career change. So I wasn't sure how I would deliver. But Phelan has this way of believing in people before they believe in themselves. So he gave me real ownership. He encouraged me to fail. So he would make sure that it was in balance with the rest of my life. And most importantly, that my work was adding to my personal life goals. So I think in that way, he's creating this environment and this culture of meaning and purpose where you're really able to grow. Like, I learned stuff in 1 year that normally would have taken me 5 years somewhere else.
While some positions and companies teach you skills, PROJXON has changed how I think. When I first joined, I knew that this was going to be a big challenge for me between time management and adapting to a new company culture. There was a lot of push to think bigger, move faster, and adapt to build things that really matter. One thing that has really stuck with me is how intentional everything feels, from the way people collaborate to the way feedback is given. It doesn't feel like you're just a part of some program. It feels like you're really building something in real time. One of the biggest things that PROJXON has changed for me wasn't just how I work, it was how I lead. I started to realize that real leadership isn't just about making sure deadlines are met, but it's about trust, ownership, and building systems where other people can succeed, not just pushing everything forward by myself.
I was one of the beginning employees at PROJXON. There was only about 15 people. I remember there wasn't even an application process, really. You gave me a phone call, you told me the vision, and I bought in. So I'm forever grateful for the hard work you've dedicated to me, to the company, and to people around you. It's infectious, that hard work and desire that you continue to have. So just want to shout out, thank you. You're amazing. Happy 2 years.
And for my time at PROJXON, man, there's so much. The main gist of it is a boatload of experience, and having been able to meet Phelan and work with everybody, it's just instilled a massive amount of confidence in myself, not just in a professional level, but personally. It greatly pulled me out of this bubble I was in, right? I've always been a shy individual, but being able to work with you guys, being able to push forward new projects and new ideas, it's extremely validating having to, kickstart what is essentially a company with, just beginning in its infancy.
So I'm excited to see you guys celebrate. I'm excited to be connected. And brother, I'm just glad to live life with a fantastic human being like you. There's so many things that people can see online and say, wow, that guy seems really cool. But as I've got to spend time with you on and off camera, my favorite thing is to learn that people that are really living the truth that they express. So it's been an honor to know you, my friend. I can't wait to see what's next.
Hey, Phelan and PROJXON. I just wanted to say congratulations. You did it. 2 years, time sure flies when you're having fun, but it's just been amazing to watch you grow both personally and professionally during this 2-year time, and also just sort of seeing the iteration and the pivots and the tweaks and even the expansion that you've done along this way. And you've come so far in such a short amount of time, and I'm super excited to see where the next 2, 10, 20, 30 plus, however many years go. So cheers to you and PROJXON. Ciao.
Hey, what's going on, Jenny? You doing okay? Charity?
What's up? Hi,
What's going on? Everyone, one person at a time. Raise your hands, please. What's going on?
Travis, here's what's happening. Team 1, 2, happy 2 years. Happy 2 years of PROJXON.